Hey, good day. Keon Pierce here. Early in the AM. It is 6:47. I've been up since about 5. Today I want to come to you guys, let me explain something first. Whenever I do these little videos, the reason why is I wake up in the morning with a lot of things on my mind, and I'm going through, and I'm like running ideas to myself. Then I start reciting a couple of things. I was like, damn, that's pretty good. I was like, if I put this on video, now when I put it on video, I feel like I'm talking to someone. So now the ideas can just flow, because when I'm just driving by myself or something like that, the ideas is like bouncing, like I'm saying it, but it's not, nobody's receiving it. You know what I mean? So you passing it on. But there, I was just thinking about problems. Basically problems, how to solve them, and how to avoid them. I had a friend of mine, he told me this. He used to say, look, Key, don't make your problems my problems. I said, damn, what the hell that mean? So then I started thinking about it. I was like, wow, that's very, that's very powerful. Because problems is something that a lot of people have. Most people have. Everybody has a problem. It's just different type of problems. And then also, are you going to let someone else's problems control your life? Because that's what happens nowadays. People let other people's problems control their lives. So now they're harnessed. You know what I mean? So it's just a downhill situation. One passes off to another. Now I'm gonna tell you something that I do. When I see a person or a person talk to me, they always got problems. I start to like not cut them off, but try to avoid them. You know what I mean? I try to keep positive people in my life, because in my profession, I'm looking to improve people's lives every single day. So in order for that, I got to improve my life. I got to put good information in. I have to talk to good, positive people, and I can't have a person beating me up with these problems all the time, every single day, especially multiple people problems. So what I do, sometimes I can withstand it, you know what I mean? But if I'm busy, I got things, sometimes I got my own problems too. I ain't just, and then listen, I've had huge problems before. I'm telling you, huge. I'm talking like major problems, to where I can match a person problem for problem all day long. No matter how bad it gets, I can match it. But what I try to do is my past, my problems, I don't bring that into anyone else's lives. Not that it's negativity, it's that sometimes you got to deal with your own things. When you become a person that every time you talk to someone, you bring a problem into their life, they're going to start to avoid you. And they have to, because they have their own problems. You know what I mean? So what you do is you got to break them down. You got to break it down. You got to take the smallest one. Most people like to tackle the big ones. I like to tackle the small stuff, because now I'm building up momentum to tackle the big one. Like the biggest problem I hear people say now is basically money. Now, an older guy, this was 97, 98. He said, Key, I can show any person in 3 years how to start their own business and become successful. I was like, how is that? He's like, listen, 2 jobs, right? 1 full-time job, 1 part-time job, modest lifestyle. What happens, you work, you save about 10 to 15% of your main job, all of the second job. You know what I mean? So basically the goal was to get anywhere from $24,000 to $72,000 in 3 years. I was like, dang, that sounds pretty easy. It is easy, but most people can't do it. All right. Now, some people have, alcohol, drug problems. You know what I'm saying? Now, those type of problems, man, those are things when you usually hang around people. Triggers, trigger problems. If you're going to a bar, you're alcoholic, you're going to drink. Don't go to the bars. But then don't go to other things. Same thing with drug problem. You got a drug problem. Hey, stay away from the bad crowd. Stay at work. Stay at church. Stay around people who just are not into that lifestyle. Because if you do hang around people that are into that lifestyle, eventually you're going to fall right back into the cracks. All right. Some people have weight issues, mental issues. Now the mental things, most people can't, take medicine, take doctors. It takes a lot of money. Insurance. You see therapists. That's why you see people who got a lot of money, they go see therapists because they can afford it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't afford that. They need to come up with some type of program where, people who can't afford to go see therapists, where the therapist can actually get a tax break or get some money from the government, some type of way to help people, because a lot of people need those things. Now, when a person's overweight, this is where we come in at. I'm tackling that problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked at it, what was the tipping edge of making me really, really get into fitness was that in 2003, they came out with a study. They said 2014 to 2018, the top 2 needed jobs would be nurse, personal trainer. Nurse, personal trainer, top 2 professions that's going to be hiring. Nurse and personal trainer. And lo and behold, if nursing, I know nursing's booming. And PT, it could be booming if everyone had the skill set. A lot of people don't want to spend the time. They don't want to spend the money to acquire the skills to help the people in the community. Now, I started my boot camps. Now I'm to the point where I communicate with people more now. Of course, they used to come to the fitness center. I train them 10, 12 sessions a day. But then now my whole 12, 13 hours is taken up. So I had to bring in other trainers. I got lucky. Man, when I tell you that the trainers I have is the equivalent of hitting the lottery. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the equivalent of hitting the lottery. Because in Fit Body boot camps, I've heard horror stories, and the most successful Fit Bodies are the ones that get these trainers and groom them, bring them along, show them the right thing, spend time with them. And you have to. So now I can do what really counts. I can really take time out to call, talk, videos, and keep motivating my members. Gotta keep the time. I got to work out here in 6 minutes to keep motivating my members. So talk to them. So nutrition is like, the training is my thing, but nutrition I'm really, really good at. And I developed a system that I'm going to give to my private groups today. I'm going to show my system that's been working the last 3 years. I'm going to teach all my members and challenge members how to implement that system in their life easily. I figured out how to do it. I knew the system, but then I didn't know how to coach it. You know what I mean? You can learn a lot of things. You got to learn how to coach it. And coaching, man, that's special. I always, anybody that know me, I love football. I always equate everything to a football team. So I go look back at the top coach who I feel, Bill Belichick. I'm always looking at, he problem solves. He reads, and no matter what, no matter how great, he's always going, taking it to the next level. You ever notice when guys who had problems come to his team, all of a sudden the problems are gone. Now, he had one individual that had a problem and nobody could solve that. So that's neither here nor there. But that goes to show you, how great a coach you are. Even if a person, right, has problems, big problems, the only person that can solve that problem is them. That's your answer. You have to solve your problem yourself. So now going back to the Pats and Bill Belichick, everything's systemated. He brings in good people, and he has people that he's working with that can transfer his message. So that gives you great results over the long term. So that's what I want you guys to do for yourself. Solve your problems. Bring more people around you who have less problems. They will teach you how to get over your problems, and then you just attack it. Have a great day. Keon Pierce.